The start of 2025 brought a fiery nightmare to the hills of Los Angeles. Wildfires fueled by dry conditions and strong winds tore through the region, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Thousands of acres were scorched, transforming familiar landscapes into charred wastelands. The scale of the disaster was staggering. The fires consumed homes, businesses, and everything in their path. The air was thick with smoke, casting an eerie orange glow over the city. The January wildfires will forever be etched in the memory of Angelenos as a time of fear, uncertainty, and immense loss. The Palisades and Eaton fires quickly became symbols of this devastation. These weren't just wildfires, they were firestorms, spreading with a speed and ferocity that shocked even seasoned firefighters. The flames jumped freeways, devoured entire neighborhoods, and left behind a scene of utter destruction. The official count of destroyed structures reached into the thousands, but the true toll of the damage is still being calculated. The human cost of this disaster is immeasurable, with lives lost, families displaced, and a community left reeling from the trauma. As the fires raged, the world watched in horror. Images of the inferno filled television screens and social media feeds, painting a grim picture of the unfolding crisis. The iconic Hollywood sign, a symbol of hope and glamour, was threatened by the flames, serving as a stark reminder of the fire's indiscriminate reach. The fires didn't discriminate between the mansions of the wealthy and the humble homes of working families. They consumed everything in their path, leaving behind a trail of heartbreak and despair. Beyond the grim statistics of acreage burned and homes destroyed lies the profound human cost of the Los Angeles wildfires. Thousands of residents were forced to flee their homes, many with little more than the clothes on their backs. Evacuation centers overflowed with families seeking refuge, their faces etched with anxiety and uncertainty. The fires didn't spare anyone. They touched the lives of celebrities and everyday citizens alike, underscoring the indiscriminate nature of such disasters. Among those who lost their homes were several high-profile figures, their experiences bringing the disaster into sharp focus for many. The stories of these celebrities, accustomed to the comforts and security of wealth, mirrored those of countless others who saw their lives upended in an instant. The fires served as a stark reminder that in the face of such overwhelming natural forces, material possessions offer little protection. From the ashes of these personal tragedies emerged stories of resilience and community spirit. Neighbors helped neighbors, offering support, shelter, and a shoulder to cry on. Volunteers flocked to evacuation centers, providing food, clothing, and comfort to those who had lost everything. The shared experience of loss and displacement seemed to forge a stronger sense of unity among Angelenos. Even as they grappled with their own losses, people reached out to help others, demonstrating the enduring power of the human spirit in the face of adversity. In the immediate aftermath of the wildfires, a massive mobilization of resources got underway. Firefighters from across California and beyond rushed to the front lines, battling the flames with courage and determination. First responders worked tirelessly to evacuate residents, treat the injured, and bring the fires under control. Their bravery and selflessness saved countless lives and prevented even greater destruction. The outpouring of support was immediate and overwhelming. Donations poured in from across the country and around the world. Governor Gavin Newsom, facing pressure to address the crisis head-on, formally requested a staggering $40 billion in federal aid. This request, aimed at supporting rebuilding efforts, providing economic relief, and enhancing wildfire prevention measures, highlighted the sheer scale of the recovery effort ahead. However, the political dimension of disaster relief quickly came into play. The request for federal aid became entangled in the partisan gridlock that has come to characterize American politics. The Republican-controlled Congress expressed reservations about approving such a substantial aid package, citing concerns about fiscal responsibility and the need for California to implement policy changes. Former President Donald Trump, never one to shy away from weighing in on such matters, voiced his skepticism, suggesting that California's forest management practices contributed to the severity of the fires. This politicization of disaster relief sparked outrage among many Californians who felt that their plight was being exploited for political gain. As the initial shock of the wildfires began to subside, attention turned to the handling of the disaster and the steps needed to rebuild. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass faced scrutiny for her decision to fire Fire Chief Kristen Crowley amidst the crisis. Crowley, a respected figure within the Los Angeles Fire Department, was accused of mishandling the city's response to the fires, with allegations of firefighters being off-duty during the crucial early stages of the disaster. Her dismissal just weeks after the fires ignited a firestorm of controversy. Crowley's supporters, including many within the firefighting community, rallied to her defense, arguing that she was being made a scapegoat for systemic failures and budget cuts that had hampered the department's ability to respond effectively. They pointed to her long and distinguished career, her commitment to firefighter safety, and her efforts to diversify the department as evidence of her strong leadership. The controversy surrounding Crowley's dismissal highlighted the complex challenges of accountability and leadership in the wake of a major disaster. While the political battles over blame and responsibility continued, the people of Los Angeles began the long and arduous task of rebuilding their lives and their communities. The road to recovery promised to be long and difficult, but amidst the ashes of the wildfires, there were also signs of hope and resilience. The spirit of community, so evident in the immediate aftermath of the disaster, would be essential in the months and years to come. The scars of the January 2025 wildfires would remain a somber reminder of the destructive power of nature and the importance of preparedness, but they would also serve as a testament to the enduring strength and resilience of the human spirit.